In the clinic we cannot hide from the truths and facts and lies. Maybe if you close your eyes and imagine with me, if you will, a dry and endless corridor filled with skittled little rainbow pills, the only rainbows known to kill. Imagine posters of recovery and psychotropic medleys of clozapine and dying dreams, where human rights change hourly, where the hopeless charms hourly, where there's walls that stretch with healthy eating guides, and there's charts and graphs that give advice to a shuffling pajama conga line, silhouettes feeling oh so fine. Imagine spending time within these walls. Come on, kick off your shoes and slide along the antiseptic corridors. And don't mind old mate Jim, he shits on the floors. He claims the toilet's out the wall. They won't steal my turds no more. Yes, it's hard to tell what's more obscene within this awkward parody, but you've bought them tickets, so let's take that ride. Oh, here comes Jim again. Pay no mind. He lived under a bridge before he did here reside. Now Jim says to me, son, I don't belong in this clinical place. Since I've been in here, I've lost my name, I've lost my face. And I stared back at those crazy eyes, and what I saw through the lies. Jim whispers, there's frazzled nurses eyeing me, wearing back-to-back shifts, drenched in caffeine. Sonny, these nurses too are victims of this mental health mulching machine. So we flit and we flicker as fluorescent light falls. Did you know they never turn off the lights in these cold corridors, and there's always screaming dramas and requests for phone calls? Doctor, please. There is no quiet. How can I get well? There is no quiet. Are you okay? There is no quiet. Are you okay? You seem defiant. This facility is supposed to make you compliant. Maybe we should change his diet. We're psychiatrists. We stand on the backs of giants. Then Jim's in my ear. You're just a little static glue. No, the radio's not talking to you. Let's face it, mate, by gaslight true, how can you stand on the edge and not know what to do? Well, this clinical place seems so far from wellness. I'm requesting a transfer to outer space. I hear they got great facilities on the moon. Son, how about we move you to a private room? So here we are, we're not gone far, not too far now from the norm, yet somehow we've sailed right into the heart of the storm, where the walls conspire with the schizo-affective and laugh at the sad, beautiful poetry of the bipolar defective. I've come to conclude that this place is defective and infective. Let me out. Let me out, mission control, I need a new directive. Oh, here you go, Sonny. Have a sedative injective. We need to calm this jagged tide. It's the lonely and the rejected we seem to find that struggle most with their peace of mind. Trapped awake now in this clinical prison. Jim's in my ear whispering, get comfy boy, this is where you'll be living. Don't you remember when you came inside? They took your shoelaces with a distrusting smile. This place is too noisy. Madness squawks off the walls. The telephone stings. And the TV smears shit down the halls. Sorry, Jim, I know that's your job. They're taking our jobs, Jim cries. And by the way, there's no butter knives. Make some toast with your hands. It's for your safety, you understand? But don't worry, we got your best interests in mind. Considering you've lost yours, you'll have to trust our design. You see, our medications are designed and will help with your head. However, side effects may include a resemblance to the Walking Dead, but we've decided you're safer with that personality or feeling, so please, just fall into line on our conveyor belt of healing. No one can ever understand why you'd want to be dead, so we've taken down all the clocks. We prefer to use the term sessions instead, for time is undefined once you're admitted inside. Lewis Carroll's Alice never had such a ride. Did you eat the mushrooms? Well, you could have died. So welcome. No. This is not a sci-fi dream. You'll learn to block out the endless taunts and the screams. Hypnosis can help. You know, faces will melt and voices will become light, and the scowling nurses will give up their fight, and notions of hope will be met with opened insight. And as for the nightmares, we've had our fair share. We've seen plenty of burnout caseworkers who can't be expected to care, and I care for my thoughts more than I care to leave them behind. I made it out. I'm still alive. You see, the system wants you to believe in the magic eye. But if your eyes linger too long, you might notice the lies. There are places that lie empty and dark inside, and the truth of these places is they're just a pretty tapestries, empty and full of lies. What behaviors are justified in the places where the sun never shines? One thread to unravel this entire lifeline, with a truth that loops into a noose. Like my ward mate, Sweet Jane, she's the proof they found of hanging from the roof. Jane, let me borrow her socks, man. She was cool, she didn't mind. Only later did I find out why. She was busy, swinging from that doctor's tie. So hey doc, will you grant me permission to celebrate hope? Don't bullshit me, answer. You will, or you won't. Or will you lead me to the cliff with just enough rope, like my friend Sweet Jane? You sure helped her to cope. This place is a cauldron. We're all boiled alive. And if I weren't an artist, I mightn't have survived. So thank you to Jim and Jane and all the nurses too, but to the system and fancy doctors. And I have one thing to say to you. One thing to say to you. I reference the hollow slogans parodied by those who don't really want to know more. So hard to fuck up, doing a cup of concrete, being too sensitive, and well, I had it much worse, if you think that's bad. You should see my Facebook page and my TikTok. P.S. I'm not crazy for freaking out about Fukushima conspiracy and the 9/11 bullshit and the ongoing effects of the funky gold Medina. One more word on this place before I get out of here. That beautiful soul you stole, I'll never forget her face. She didn't mind. Yeah, sure, I stole her socks, but, she didn't mind. But I stopped believing in your system when I'd heard she'd exhaled for the last time.